Well, shit. My normal mic is not working at this moment, and I don't know the reason. So I might have to just put the stream short and check what the fuck is going on, and start the stream later again because this is weird. Don't know what's happening. Hmm. Maybe it's the cable. Oh, wait a minute. Do we have some? Oh yes, fixed, saved. Damn. What a pain in the ass. Imagine paying $100 for a mic and then it gives you trouble. Not fun. So, welcome to the stream. A little bit late. A little bit late, but welcome to the stream. Today we are trying Lavos. I got the Prime. First day. I really like this frame. I really like this frame. Whenever there's more people, if somebody asks, I'll explain the reasoning behind the build that I have right now. But this is like my first contact with him, and I'm liking him a lot. This is what I have on him. At this point, I'm not gonna explain the build at all because it's kind of self-explanatory. Maybe there's a couple of controversial decisions, let's say, but for now, I'm just gonna try to solo some missions for a while and just see how he performs. Like I'm gonna start with just my standard tests like a Tabiuni and Circulus, see what's up. And later, I'll just, I don't know, grind some rep from 1999 or whatever, and we'll see. I guess we'll see. So, yeah.
I think we should get everyone to pick some songs. I can burn a CD.
So, the first verse is gonna be Tabiuni. And this is gonna be an interesting one, though. Because enemies here, like, they stand hit procs way better than they used to. And most of the damage you're doing with ultimate it comes from hit, but you don't necessarily have to use hit with the ult. It's just that it's always gonna inflict hit. In fact, it's always gonna inflict 2 procs because I have Archon Vitality on the build. But you can use something like explosive. You can use something like gas, and it does some work for what I've seen. So what I need to get used to is quickly pressing the buttons to swap my elements around, and if I'm not mistaken, you can press several ones at the same time. So if I do this, oh yes sir. Okay, got it. And it does a lot of work, and the more effects they have on them, the more damage it does. So Epitaph with this build, so we don't have any type of self stagger because I am using Uneiru. So you can just get into the fray and cast your shit. Right? Yes, sir. Okay, so for explosive, it should be... Oh, this harder combination to do. Let's see what explosive does. Not so much against these guys, it seems. Let me try again with more status. I don't know, maybe if they are more packed together. Oh, this Warframe with absolutely benefit from casting speed, that's for sure. But I don't have the shards at this point. Like, it's just for casting your 4. Is the slower one. And it's honestly the one that does most of the damage, because even with the augment, like you cannot spam your 1 even with the augment just because it has a cooldown. Of course, you can do one, and you can do then three and another one. Oh wait, what? If you hit enough enemies, it actually has no cooldown, or no? Maybe it's because more enemies were coming inside the range of my three. Maybe that's the thing. I don't know. Okay, that was more like it. That was more like it. That was fun to combo actually. And I'm just using my abilities now. Like, I don't expect this Warframe to be like top DPS. And it doesn't need to be. Like, we have so many DPS in this game at this point. At the moment you also use a weapon like yeah, this is not bad. Also, I'm trying the Felarks for the first time in a long time because for some reason I didn't like this weapon when I tried it. Maybe I was a little bit jaded because this gun just fucks. Full shotgun, and it transforms into a dual arc of plasmor. So yeah, like, what's not to like about this weapon? It sounds good. The design is amazing. So yeah, really like it. Oh brother. There we go.
Second warning.
Oh dear. Yeah, you need to get real used to the way the two works because it is a long ass range. It is real long, but you can cancel it. That's what I've realized at least. Yep. So maybe I'm doing something wrong, but yeah, he's not able to maintain life support by himself in this mission. And again, maybe it's just because I suck at this frame. Maybe that's the reason. Uh, oh no, that's not Banshee. You've moved on to better frames. Who told you that I only play Banshee though? I try a lot of things. That's the reason I have a Warframe. I know you're fucking with me, Senna. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, so I'm trying Lavos, and I really like this frame. I think it's really original. And for what I'm seeing at this point, it doesn't look like it's able to maintain life support by itself, but it's not like that's a big issue or anything. Like this, let's be completely honest. Like these stress tests that we kind of standardize and do, like, oh yeah, survive on the Cuba Fortress. This is unrealistic. If you pass that test, it doesn't mean that the build is good. If you pass that test, it means the build is excessive. So yeah, it was having a little bit of trouble, but still, like, I technically like a lot of what he's able to do because you can just force things onto your weapons, which are not usually permitted in the game in the first place. I'm gonna go a little moment. I'm just gonna do some damage testing in the lab and see what elements stick for each kind of enemies. Because the force seems to be absolutely insane in terms of damage potential. It's just a bit of a shame that I format the frame in a way that is not allowing me to get any kind of extra range. Because the only thing that I can do at this point to get more range would be this. I mm, I could do this, you know. I could honestly just do that. The thing is, I'm gonna lose a lot of DPS, and also I'm just absolutely fucking up my survivability, which could be patchable more than likely if I get rid of something like this. and I get like Arcane Grace, that should probably do the trick. The problem would become then that I would have no way to patch that lack of strength. So yeah, I don't like it. I don't think we need more power creep in this game, but this is one of those instances where I would absolutely love to be able to get some range on my Archon shards. But yeah, I'm not asking for that. Wait, hold up. Actually, the fuck, 40 meters. Yeah, you know what? I don't think it's necessary at all. I don't think it's actually necessary at all. It's just I think it has more the fact that it wasn't getting enough life support. It's probably just something to do with the cooldown system that doesn't allow you to spam. Yeah. Okay, so this is the basic testing. If I throw the number 4 here, it's not gonna do absolutely anything. Yeah, standard 4, absolutely nothing. Okay, I see. So it doesn't look so. Damage is doubled for each element afflicting an enemy. Hmm. That probably means either before you use your 4 or statuses that were inflicted by your abilities. And I think it's extremely easy to test because I can just do this. I can force them before and then. Okay, then yeah. So it's they don't necessarily have to do anything with your kit. Like as they were pre-primed, they're gonna die with your ult, and that's just base 4, which is a lot. That's a lot of fucking damage. Okay, so the epitaph is kind of incredible for this frame. It's kind of incredible then. Yeah, because like that's the base performance of your ult. Like if you do something a little bit crazier, like okay, fuckers, if I do this, they're absolutely gonna get nuked. Oh my god. Holy shit. Yeah, like why did the epitaph come out with Kullervo? Like this is made for Lavos. Holy shit. My god. That's a lot of damage, damn. Like, it's not like I would change anything about this. Like the only point for the only point here is just to trigger encumber as much as possible. Actually, now that I look at this, hmm, maybe I would drop this. I think I'm dropping that because yeah, a little bit of multi shot is not bad, you know, because more shots, more statuses. But the thing is, I want different status, different different ones. So I could just drop this, or I think magnetic is the play because it's not a status that I'm gonna normally cast with Lavos, so this is more than likely it, I think. So if I do this, oh my fucking god, yeah, yep, that's a lot of damage. Holy shit. Okay, Okay. God damn. Like in fact it can get even more stupid, I think. Because I have the augment. I have the augment for the for weapon statuses. So no. No, 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 no. That's not what I want. God damn it. So what I could do. Okay. So I can cast radiation with my one. I have radiation on my epitaph now too. So now I can. That's stupid. That is absolutely stupid. Oh my god. Yeah. I think I like this frame. I think I like this frame a lot. Oh, what the fuck? Because like, yeah, like he can nuke. He technically can, but you gotta work for it. You gotta do some fucking work. So, I'm really wondering right now, would it benefit me to just swap out stretch for overextended though? Like, I'm willing to do it. It would absolutely like if I end up not liking it, it would absolutely destroy my build because I would format here. I would format here to add this so I can get some of that strength back. And I would need to format here. So if I don't like it, I'm gonna have to add 4 more 4 mount to this boy. And that's not good. Don't feel like doing that right now during a stream. So I'm gonna play him like this for now. Okay, so what can he do without the epitaph though? Just with his abilities, because you're still inflicting like a lot of. Let's say I do this. Let's say I do this. Yeah, he still can do some fucking work by himself. It's just that he's really input intensive. Yup. How could I fix this though? Do I have like any quick access on keys that I usually don't like keys that are not usually mapped in this game, so I can cast more things more quickly without completely fucking up my keybinds. No, G's for waypointing. H. Oh yeah. I mean, well, H is not a bad option. HYUG. Yo, actually, 'cause the only problem is that I want to be able to also move around, while I do my things. And I have big hands, so I can use my index finger and press these buttons. Oh, hold up. I'm cooking. I'm cooking right now. Yeah, this chat. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. Let's do some try hard shit right now. Mm. So I can. Huh? Okay. Okay. 3 and 4. So. Oh, interesting. So viral is the two on top. Have you tried inverting Lavos controls? What do you mean by inverting? I mean, so top side is viral, bottom side is radiation, left is corrosive, right is explosion. Like, I think I can get used to that. I might be able to get used to that. Yeah, but the thing is, why? What is the reason for reversing the controls? Like, is it because like the elements that most people use are easier to get? The thing is, I don't want to just completely fuck my keybinds just for one frame when he's not even my main, you know. So what I'm trying to do right now, I have each one of my abilities in Y, U, H, and J, and all of those keys are together in the format of my keyboard, which means, depending on how I use my index finger, I can just instantly, okay, I want viral, like that, and I can do it while moving, as you can see. Like, I don't need to lift my other hand from the keyboard because I have big enough hands. I can just do this. I can also, I can do this, and I can do this, and I can do this too. Oh, actually, okay, I understand you now. You know what? That's actually fucking sick. That is a very good idea, though. That is a very good idea. Now that you say that. But can I do it just for like? Can I have like a profile or something? Mm. No, it shouldn't be on this menu. It wouldn't be on this menu. Not there. Yeah, I can guess. There it is. Invert tab hole abilities. There it is. Oh, you can. Oh my lord! This is so good. This is goated. This is absolutely goated. Holy shit! Yes. Damn. Thank you so much, Mortem. Like, I was not understanding what you meant, but I see now. This is incredible. This is incredible. I mean, I can still use this. But I've gotten used to the other way of doing things, dude. That's the problem. You see, I've gotten used to the other way. No, sin problema, brother. I've gotten used to the other way of doing things. This is so weird. This feels wrong right now. If you allow me to, I'm just gonna go back to the other config. I cannot do this at this point. My brain is not wired like that. Okay. So where's level? What? Huh? Wait, what? Wait, what? What is going on? Why is it not working at this point? Leho, yeah, that's what I'm trying. But did it just bug? Did the menu bug or something? That is okay. I was on the controller menu, wasn't I? Of course. Yeah, exactly. There it is. Okay, fixed. I'm a big stupid.
I wonder
Big
if
stupid.
Eleanor and Letty would be up for
Welcome to the stream, Nick the Ninja.
a chick flick would be so fun.
Yeah, I'm trying Labos,
You are
and I
a
like
true
him.
hunter.
I like him a lot.
Where would the sanctuary be without you?
Still, I'm gonna keep the keybinds, the new keybinds that I've just done, because I honestly think I can get some use out of them. Like, if I'm not mistaken, like if I do top side, it's vital exactly. If I do bottom side, radiation, corrosive, explosive. Okay, but here's the problem though. If I want to do gas, I need to do some stupid shit. I need to use 2 fingers, and that defeats the purpose of having extra keybinds. You know, it's whatever. I mean, I can very easily just leave 2 fingers on my hand to 2 and 3 and create my magnetic like that, and I can leave both of my fingers and create a gas. And then for the other combinations, I can use my index finger, which will be this one, this one, this one, and this one. Yeah, that's that's complex. Got it. So the thing, it still lingers because of my duration, doesn't it? Damn. Yeah, what I was testing before was this. I was testing how exactly this part of Catalyze works. The damage is double for each element afflicting an enemy part. Because that can mean several things in this game. That can mean that it only works with your statuses, the statuses that Lavos does. It can mean that it can work with literally any status inflicted. And there's another caveat. Like, does it refresh if you throw those elements after casting the number 4, or it doesn't? And the result of my testing is that as long as you use the status effects before pressing 4, those statuses can come from anywhere, including the epitaph. And because I have this on the epitaph, I have this, and I have all of these statuses, and I have this too. And I can even, like, I can, apprentice all status. Yes, it clearly is multiplicative because it ramps up, like, extremely fucking hard. And as you can see, in this epitaph, I have all these statuses. One that I don't have is radiation, right? So I can do this. I can cast one. Now I have also radiation on my epitaph, and I can just do this. And this is base for performance. Like, this is for base performance. Yeah, it feels multiplicative. I hadn't checked, but it absolutely felt like that. So if I do something absurd like this, oh god, and then I throw this, yeah, they fucking explode. There's yeah, yeah. It is kind of disgusting. It is kind of disgusting. It is so disgusting, in fact, that I am considering swapping out this build. Because this is my build at this point, which is completely, like, this is not a permanent build. The thing is, it is really hard for me to change anything without breaking anything. I am tempted to just swap stretch for overextended here. I would lose some strength, yeah, but if I also form a here, I could also add power drift and get some of that strength back. And because this is multiplicative, it's not like I'm gonna lose that much damage by doing that. Also, I have this. This is a lot of strength, and this is a lot of strength too, just by using your abilities. Yes, I have Bellicose. I have Bellicose, and in fact, there's like a really good fucking combo that you can do with Bellicose. You can do this, and you can you can just do this. You can just do this, and it's gonna work wonders, because you can transmute the energy orbs with this. It's harder to maintain with Lavos. Yeah, more than likely, but there's a very good reason for me using it. Like, I am always willing to sacrifice performance or reliability for interactivity. And that's something that I always do in this channel. And the reason for me using Impetus is this. ability efficiency. If I didn't want to use both of the augments, I could just drop one of these and put efficiency here. And efficiency is what determines the cooldown reduction that this creates per tick. So I want a little bit of that. I want a little bit of that. That's my reason for using impetus. Just because not also it not also gives you strength, but it also gives you efficiency, which is something that is way harder to get outside of the mod screen, of course. And I was using this. This is what I was using. Okay. Still, I'm very tempted to forma over here. Like really tempted. To the point when I'm gonna check how much range I would have on my abilities if I did this. So, uh, where is okay? 40 meters. It doesn't even fit, dude. It doesn't even fit. 47. Huh. I mean, 7 meters is not a joke, but it's also not extremely necessary or anything. Nah, I think I'm good. I think I'm good for now. Unless I see like a very good Lavos video or something that convinces me to use it, I think for now it's just okay. I mean, maybe the damage is so good. Maybe the damage is so good with this that like it's not even worth to go for strength in the first place. I don't know. Like maybe there are some people out there just using every single range mod. And it's like, yeah, let's make Lavos another nuking frame. And it's like, yeah, you can nuke. Situationally, if you set it up, which feels interactive and good. And I like that. That's what I like to see. So yeah, I think this is gonna be the build for now. Braid search modes inherit balance for me. Oh my fucking god. Yeah, I mean that sounds disgusting. The thing is, I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I want to helmet over this. Like he just has a kit that is like he has so much synergy. He has so much synergy. It's the fact that you're getting like not. I don't mean the part where you choose the element. What I mean is each ability has a different element, which allows you to just turbo turbo overcharge this shit, right? And like each part of the kit has like a utility that you cannot get in any other case. Like for instance, let's say I throw an ultimate, and like let's say I throw an ultimate and I have completely failed my setup, and the ultimate is not doing all the damage that I would like it to do. Well, no problem. I can just do this and throw a one with viral, and that might fix it. And it's that those kind of quick decisions that you can make just because you also have your one and you can spread that status with your one. That's cool. That's really fucking cool, in my opinion. It's kind of like mm, it's kind of like Caliban for me. And yeah, it's arguable that you can drop Caliban's 2 for Nourish, and I've tried it, and it's good. Obviously, it's very good. But I just like his original 2, to be completely honest. Yeah, I want to see what's the peak performance that I can achieve here. So I'm thinking casting 1 with viral, dash with 2 in the middle of the group, jump to cancel the dash so it explodes in the middle of the group. Then we throw 4 with gas. I think that's the play. It does a lot of fucking damage. Like, who could have guessed? It does a lot of fucking damage. Imagine that. Imagine that. Also, what I have not tested at all is the weapon augment. Like, okay, I have this completely modded for status. Like, no crit at all. How much damage I'm gonna do for using gas, for example? Like, how meaty will the gas procs be? I'm gonna throw this here. Now, let's take a look. I mean, that's not terrible. Like, maybe with okay, let me check something. I'm gonna do some stupid bullshit right now. Where's my... Oh, yes. My Inheritor Vectis. Oh, gas and explosive on a weak point build. This is gonna be disgusting. This is gonna be just fucking stupid. Okay. Oh! Damn! Oh, fuck! I mean, that's pretty good. Holy shit! Yo, that was sick. That was sick. And these enemies have armor, by the way. Like, these enemies have some goddamn armor. Like, that's not a joke. That's no joke at all. Like, and I mean, if I just spawn like a normal ass group of enemies and I just do this, I mean, yup. The Epitaph one shot. Yeah, but I don't have a build for that. I don't have a build for that. I literally bought the Epitaph just to have a primer. So look at my Epitaph. Take a look at this. One forma. That's all. Oh! What did I remove? What did I just remove? I don't know what I just did. God damn it. I mean, I can check my stream, but... Yeah, this should be here. This should be here. This is... Yup. What am I missing? What am I missing? Oh, yeah, the status mod. The status mod. This. This was it. So, yeah, I don't have a... I cannot do like a crit build. Which is obviously gonna be really good. Like, it's obviously gonna be incredibly good. Like, 50 base crit, insane. Ridiculous. Like, this is a lot of damage. You know what I would like to try, though? Which, by the way, I'm gonna leave the lab because I just want to play some normal missions. And just see how it feels.
We don't pay for internet, right?
This. So, explosive. I could do an explosive build, a weak point explosive build that also procs gas and also procs whatever bullshit I have put on with Lavos. That sounds incredible. That sounds ridiculous. And very rewarding too, because like you need to go for that headshot. So certainly a possibility.
Nora to say goodnight.
And now that we're here, we can... honestly, I'm just gonna farm some rep. Both here and probably from the labs. Grendel Fan Club, that's a clan. Damn. I mean... Tech Rod Survival. Okay. 30 minutes to do several of these ones. That's beautiful. I'll be back. I'm gonna go take a quick pee, and then we're gonna do some survivals. See you in just a moment. I'm back. Are we playing solo? Yes. Beautiful. Although I would... I mean, I know the Vectis is gonna work. Like, I know it's gonna work. It's one of my favorite weapons. What can we use that is, like, not too strong? Like, I have a lot of strong weapons. You know what? Just fuck it. Just fuck it. We'll use uh uh this because I got it back in the day. I never used it much. Never used it much, and I've been missing on it. It's a very fun weapon. Also extremely strong, but I'll just shoot it from time to time whenever it's needed. But I'm gonna try to kill as much as possible just with my abilities. Oh, 300 meters though. Hold up.
Gotta nurse these scrubbers. Keep them clean. Too much spore buildup and you got coke white on your hands.
What's a good choke point? This looks okay. This place is just perfect, actually.
I hear Scaldra want these things back, but not even Scaldra's willing to come down here to help us rot. Good thing you're not as smart as Scaldra. Now get to work.
Like, I'm not even using like all the statuses. Like, I just use gas and I use gas again, and of course the enemies don't have any type of armor whatsoever, so they just die. To be expected, you know. But I can dash in the middle of all of them, and now they have viral, and now I throw this and they should fucking explode, right? Yes, they explode. That's beautiful to behold. Oh, so Quincy is dropping ammo packs for me. Like the Quincy AI. The two Warframes that can mix elements. That feels appropriate, doesn't it?
Serving up another health scrubber.
I mean, these enemies are just basically just infected. So of course I have no issues whatsoever nuking the shit out of them, you know? I can throw this, and then I can throw vital, and then I can throw my ult, and then I can throw my tomb. And yeah, of course it does some damage. Of course it does. Now the Scaldra, that would be a different story though.
Hold up off now. Spore contamination is getting out of hand.
Where's the?
Holding your
There it is. Try magnetic for their shields. Yeah, you are absolutely right though. Like I get that. Like I usually keep that in mind whenever I'm building my weapons, but for some reason I completely forgot now. Good point. So I'm just gonna.
tick tick. Time's running out.
Yeah, it certainly does some. Oh god. And I'm dead. Ah! And I'm fucking dead. I was in the middle of absolutely everything there.
Turns out it's not just health scrubbers.
Actually, now that you say that, now I wanna go to the lab. Now I wanna go to the lab and check.
See? My ass is out here on the line too. You hit this mission's minimum threshold, but you didn't come down here to do the minimum, did you?
Like, I would like to get like some like heavily tanky shielded enemies and see what the deal is if I do that. If I just do that. Some casting speed too. Yeah, I mean, I want casting speed though. I want it. The problem is that it doesn't fit on my build at this point. There's no, unless I format him a little bit more, I cannot fit it in, and I just don't have the Archons. I don't. I use my last two yellow ones on Kullervo because I was updating his build. But yeah, I would absolutely love to add some casting speed. So probably next week, whenever I do Elite Deep Archimedia, if they drop. Madurai, yeah, that's true. Madurai drops Madurai drops casting speed, if I'm not mistaken. The thing is, I was using Yuneru because I'm using the Epitaph. and it's an explosive weapon, so it knocks you back. So I basically was using Unairo just for the anti-stagger passive. But that's definitely a possibility. But then there's also another question, which is to which degree casting speed is important, because it's not like you can spam. You cannot exactly spam with this guy, and the only ability that is honestly really slow to cast is the 4. The rest of the kit is, I don't think it's an issue whatsoever. And a lot of the DPS that you're able to do with this guy depends on how skilled you actually are at switching the elements doing a combo. And that I cannot get an Archon shot for myself, so I cast faster, you know? I just gotta get good. But yeah, whenever I get Archon shots, I will probably add a casting speed one and a parkour speed one, because I do that for every single frame that I really like. Because it's like basic quality of life, and it, like, even if it's not necessary, it always feels good to use. So yeah, I will probably do it. I will do it for sure. But I don't have the Archons right now. I just don't have them.
You are a true hunter. Where would the sanctuary be without you?
Okay, so what is a really heavily shielded enemy? Like an extremely tanky enemy with shields. I mean, to be completely honest, like, it doesn't even have to be shields. Like, it can be overguard. Like, we can just use this once. Okay, so let's see. Let's take a look at base performance. I don't think it's gonna do much, but hey. Yep. Yeah, not doing much, is it? Let's try the combo with the Epitaph now. Oh, God. Hold up. Does it work like that? I mean, I know that you get Let me try something, okay? So, that's one toxin. I cast one with extra toxin. Oh, it's two. Okay. Yeah, I thought the only difference, I thought it would just do more damage, you know? Not cast both. Or what you're telling me is that it also works like that for combined elements. So, for instance, like, if I do Vital with one, because Vital has a part of Toxin, one is gonna give 2 Vital procs? 3? 3? Huh? Okay, that's interesting. Okay, but I mean, it was not what you meant, but still, I have just found something interesting that I need to try, because what's the reason for one to cast 3 Vital? It casts 3! Why, though? Okay. So I'm getting 1 Vital forced. Like, is it kind of a... Is it like some weird spaghetti code that says, oh, you're you're doing fucking viral with the 1 and the 2, and both are the same abilities that have the necessary elements, so that's 3 ticks. Balance formation. Hello there, Ahmed. And hello, blended, what? German 985 gas.mp3. I think I'm missing some kind of joke here. Balance formation. This is interesting. Oh, hold up. Is this okay? Is this one of those strange instances where an ability is coded like it's a weapon, just like it happens with Nova's one? It's coded like a weapon and it interacts with certain things that it shouldn't. So maybe it is because my one works like a weapon, so it's also doing that extra tick. That could be it. Now that you say that, Mortem. Don't mind me just saying hello and lurking while I do my own grind. You're welcome, Blended. The individual who has the exact same, like my exact same moniker. I'm very curious now. Like, is this an actual meme? Is this an actual meme though? I know who Jerma is, but okay. I feel like a boomer now. Jerma gas. Okay. What the fuck is this? Did I see the Lies of Pig DLC trailer? Yes, I was not expecting them to show that. Like, honestly, I watched that whole show because a friend of mine is still not as black pilled as I am with video games. Like, it's the type of person that actually gets excited whenever they show slop. And I watched it with him just to have some company and maybe laugh a little bit at the state of the industry. And then they showed that trailer, and I did the soy face. That rocked my world. That excited me a lot. It looks incredible, and it looks like it has way more story than the base game, doesn't it? Like, there were so many cinematics on the trailer. Like, I mean, yeah, the base game had some, but it wasn't that story focused. I'm excited. I will definitely get it day one because Lies of P is really good. Okay, so now that I'm back to Warframe, my current theory is that one works as a weapon internally in the code. So if two doesn't, the thing is, if two doesn't, and I cast two and I cast viral, it will only do 2 ticks. 3. Nah. Oh dear. Yeah, but the initial hit was 3 too. Ah, that's interesting. Okay, what happens when I just throw my 3? Okay, it keeps it does 2 ticks of electricity. This is so strange. Still, I'm gonna try what you told me. I'm just gonna try what you told me. So I'm gonna go do this, right? And now I'm gonna throw my 4. Doesn't feel like those electric procs are. If they are doing anything, it's not big. But whatever they are doing, it's not that big. I really like this character. Like, I'm having to research my own combos to see how well they perform against certain types of enemies. This is really cool. Like, this is legit really fucking cool. Like, I don't know what the community's opinion is on Lavos, but I love this. I love this. I've been finding so many interesting frames lately that I had never tried. Ironically enough, the only one that I've tried that most people glaze a lot is Citrine, and yes, she's incredible, but I don't like her. This is more of my cup of tea. This is where it's at for me. Yeah, that's more like it, boy. Yeah, that's more like it. Still, I get the feeling that the most consistent element combination that I've tried up until this point is still gas. Like, gas is extremely good. Like, I can just do this. I anytime I do this specific combo, everything dies. Yeah, look at that. It is incredibly strong. Actually, it's not that strong against these guys. Yeah, Magnetic was definitely being performing better for sure. So heavily shielded enemies. What's a good possibility here? I'm gonna switch to Corpus. Oh, I need to scan so many of them yet. So many of them. You know what? I'm just gonna check. Tankiest Corpus enemy. Ambulance and probably Corpus Tex. Okay, we can check that. Okay, we're gonna get 10 of these ones and 10 of these ones. Yeah, they seem tanky. They certainly are tanky. Let's see base performance with gas. Absolutely fucking nothing. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. But now the question is, does I know that Toxin can bypass shields, but can it bypass over shields? And when I say over shields, I mean overguard. I don't think it can, right? It definitely doesn't. Well, electric instead of gas in the 4. Maybe with the overguard and everything, maybe this test is a little bit too much. But still, let's see base performance. Yeah, the overguard is too much. It is too much. It might be too much. But if we pump it up as much as possible with the multiplications from this. These enemies are so goddamn tanky though. What? Yeah, we're gonna try without the overshields. The overshields might be too much. Okay, let's see how tanky they are against the Felarx. I mean, tanky, slightly tanky, but not unreasonable. Definitely not unreasonable. Base performance. Well, that's expected. Yeah, that's completely expected, I would say. But what if though? Vital plus Toxin on the ult. That might be a good option. Because it bypasses the shield, supposedly. So, if I do this... Oh, yes. Oh, for sure. And it's just 2 abilities. It's just 2 abilities, in fact. That is very good. That is very good. Like, no external help whatsoever. Huh? Why, though? No, not Eximus. So Vital plus Magnetic. So the Vital amplifies the damage that the magnetic tick is gonna create with electricity, which would happen after the shields break. Hmm. Oh! I mean, that's actually better. That is better than with Toxin. That's interesting. That is interesting. That this just doesn't do that much damage, does it? Nah, it doesn't. We can do it so... Vital 1... Vital 1, 2, 4 with Toxin. Vital 1, 2, 4 with Toxin. Everything's dead in an instant. Yeah, what you're telling me is that it's really clear that if what you want to do is just prime the enemies, the 2 is the ability that does the most procs. Like, 1 is for just suddenly deciding, yeah, I want this element on my weapon or I want this element on the enemies. 2 is for AoE priming. 3 is for, honestly, just... Yeah, it does the electricity, but the main reason is just for the universal orbs. And the cooldown interaction, and 4 is for nuking. That's what I think I'm getting from this. So it should be then this plus plus this. Yeah, that tick was way higher. Like last time, their health went to like the midpoint and then dead. But this time, yeah, it absolutely chunked like 2/3 of the total health in just one go. That was disgusting. There's a lot of things that you can do with Lavos. And the thing is, like mechanically, whenever you're playing him, like the actual combos that you're doing are really simple. But you want to get the most out of those simple combos by applying the best element combination possible so you can nuke. So, okay. You know those characters in fighting games, like for example Naoto Kurogane in Blast Blue, that he can do basically the same as any other high tier character in the game, but it is way harder to play. So whenever you're playing that character, you're basically just going, I'm better than you. I am better than you and I can prove it. Well, Lavos feels like that. That's what he feels like. I'm gonna work more for the exact same result or maybe worse, but it's gonna look cool because I know how to do it. That's very fucking cool. I like this frame a lot. Yeah, yeah. So about Madurai though, where was it? Oh, I have this max though. Oh damn, I have this max. Let me try how this feels. Let's see how this feels. So yeah, much quicker. And it's not a short amount of time either. Damn. Yeah, I need some archons. I definitely need some archons for this guy.
Sunscreen.
Also, my verdict for this Warframe, I love him, but I'm not gonna make a video
Find out.
because, like, what's different about my build? Like, are people using something that is way different than this? Like, I didn't copy this from anyone, but I just took a look at his kit and went, I think this is it. I would love to have like a Lavos main here with me and tell me what is what people do with him. Yeah, not really for what I've seen. Yeah, this this just felt like the I hate saying this word because that's not how I usually build things, you know? But this just feels like optimal for him. This just feels like what he should have. Like at most maybe swapping this for the Umbral version, which isn't gonna fit unless you have a Umbral forma, I think. Nah, it's definitely not fitting at all. But this is like really good because it doesn't matter what element you use with your ultimate. You're always at least casting one hit, so this it just duplicates that. Oh, 300% duration for gas clouds. Yeah, but you can patch that with Archon shards. You can definitely patch that with Archon shards. And for what I'm seeing, it doesn't feel like it's I don't think it's worth it to swap stretch for overextended and then have to add several fucking taus, red taus. Because how much is a red tau for strength? Is it 15%? Is it 15% or how much is it? Yeah, it's probably it's more than likely 15%. It's 50. Yeah, it's 15%. So I'm gonna be losing 60%. Yeah. Yeah, I would need to use like a couple of them. And I know for sure that two of these ones are gonna be this. So it would give me literally no flexibility. I would need to use 3 red taus. And I would still lose 15%. Yeah, that's... I mean... You know which Warframe I used those kind of wacky things in? Let me show you. This is the Warframe that I have used those wacky things in. And it pushed her just above what she can do so she can kill. There we go. There she is. Look at this. Damage with electricity status. Damage with corrosive status. Damage with radiation status. Like, is there even one that does with toxic? Is there a shard that gives you more damage whenever you're using toxic? Don't think it is. Don't think there is one, right? Because it would make sense to be the green one, and it's with corrosive. And also, like, I don't even think it's worth to use the fully armor strip one. Like, you could use 2 green ones with the extra corrosive stacks on enemies, and you could combo that with a corrosive 2. Oh, the toxin damage itself is bigger. Oh, that's interesting then. Okay. That's very interesting. But of course, like, whenever you're about to do like a big investment like this, like, it has to feel right. And for what we've seen up until this point, like, he has no issues whatsoever using toxin to kill enemies. And the only enemies that you would use toxin to kill in the first place are not the hardest enemies in the game, which means you can just keep killing them even without those shards. The problems begin whenever there's armor involved, and maybe 2 greens for extra corrosive stacks. You could combo that with your 2, and that is a way to fully armor strip enemies, but it is also a really slow way to fully armor strip enemies, which, to be completely honest, it's not like you need that. It's not like you need to completely armor strip enemies to kill them, and we have seen that already. Like, I see like several paths right now, but what I'm more than likely gonna do, it's gonna be 2 yellow ones for casting speed and Parker speed for quality of life. And then it depends. If I keep this build, it would be duration ones. And maybe one of them would be a health one, just to be a little bit more tanky. That's an option. But if I end up dropping strats and go for overextended, it would have to be 3 red taus for strength. That would be the play. But I literally I don't have anything right now. Also, there's another thing that I want to check. We haven't tried explosion damage. We haven't tried explosive.
You are a true hunter. Where would
So let's take a look.
be without you?
Because maybe it would be good for groups of enemies. Like, if they are bunched up enough, every explosion is hitting several enemies. No, not Eximos. Not Eximos. That is way too excessive. Okay, so base performance first. Let's see. Nothing. What happens with an explosive 2? Look at that, it's fireworks. It is fireworks. Okay. Did I? Oh, I think. Oh no, I think I used the. Hmm. Oh no, my cooldowns though. Yeah, it's not doing much. Yeah, you need 10 procs. But this is a completely unrealistic test. Like, for the most part, you are not never gonna see 20 heavy gunners together. So maybe in a more conservative group like this, it will be better. Yeah, like I haven't even began to scratch the potential of the augment on enemies. Like, just imagine getting some blast on a beam weapon, which is gonna completely feel that it's gonna feel the 10 tick requirement in an instant. It's gonna keep exploding and exploding and exploding all the time without having to sacrifice vital or literally anything. Yeah, that sounds disgusting. That sounds absolutely ridiculous. Unnecessary. Oh, for fuck's sake. But it's not the explosions that are killing them. It's just the... Yeah, it's just the rest of the ticks. Yeah, not very good. Not very good. But now I'm curious about the explosion, though. The problem in the first place is that most beam weapons are just way too strong in the first place. So it's not like I'm gonna notice a big difference. Like, imagine getting the Torrid with a vital hit build and then also adding explosive. Like, what's the fucking reason to use that? I see literally no reason whatsoever to use that. Oh, Phantasma. Oh, hold up. We have a vital hit build with this. And now we can force explosion. Okay, so let's see the base performance for comparison purposes. Like, yeah, like, it looks like it doesn't do any damage, and the moment the fire procs happen, things die. This is completely expected. Okay. Oh my... Epilepsy warning! Damn! Holy shit! I really hope you're not epileptic. Epileptic. Because this is way too much. What happens with the heavy gunners, though? What happens with the heavy gunners? Oh my god! Yeah, this might be a... Yeah, that's... Oh boy. Oh boy. Speaking about shotguns, though. What build did I have on this? Is the trying to force crit? Yeah, this is the trying to force crit on my shotgun one. Yup. Gas is good for single shot. And explosive is good for rapid firing. Yay! But there are exceptions to that rule, I feel like. Morten, have you seen my Invisible Banshee video? Because if you haven't, you're about to see some shit. I'm about to show you some absolutely disgusting stuff. I'll wait for your answer. You haven't. Oh my god! Prepare your anus then. Like I don't know. Which, by the way, I don't know if you're a subscriber of mine or if you have just dropped into this stream. So for context, just in case, I'm a Banshee main. I'm a Banshee main. I love her a lot, even though she needs a fucking rework, and I made a video about that. Rework Banshee 2K25 propaganda. So there it is. So the idea of this build, okay, I have a backdisk here. This is the exact build that you saw before, and this is just a build with the only purpose of this is I need to proc blast. There's a problem with that though. You get rid of the multi-shot with primary accuracy. In order to try to fix that, we have all of this. We have all of this. And it helps. It helps a lot. So, when Blast procs, you are invisible with evade, which means Arcane Crepuscular turns on, which gives you final critical multiplier, which also stacks with this, which also stacks with Sonar, as long as the enemy has a weak point on their head, which isn't very difficult because you can spam Sonar, and we also have Resonance. So the idea of this build is you go invisible, and you cast Sonar like a couple of times, 1 or 2 times, and then you look for which enemy has a weak point over their weak point. You shoot that weak point, the enemy explodes, doing literally hundreds of millions of damage in an AoE with a sniper rifle, and then you look for the next enemy that has a weak point on their head because Resonance has just procced, and you kill that enemy, and now you do even more damage. And you keep looking for the enemy with the weak point on their head, and everyone fucking dies. Also, just in case I have this, just in case, just in case, I also have this, and it helps because it inflicts viral, but it's not needed. Like I've done a negative crit. I've done a negative crit with this build. It is really fucking good. It is also really hard to play on multiplayer because in order to survive, you need to hit those headshots, because if you don't, evade goes off, and you don't have more invisibility, and you're a Banshee with no defensive mods whatsoever, so somebody shoots you and you die. Look, that's a perfect candidate. Look at this shit. Yeah. Yeah, that enemy. Yes. That's yeah, that's just fucking incredible to be. And I'm having bad luck. But yeah, it is very fucking good. Unbelievably so. This is my favorite build in the game. It's not the one that I use the most, but I'm very proud of this one. Because it's like a lot of moving elements that all of them together create this absolute fucking monster. And if I... No, not these ones. These ones. If I spawn some of these weak-ass enemies, you can imagine what's about to happen. We are gonna see a... We're gonna see a negative crit now, more than likely. Yeah, that's a negative crit. That's a negative crit. Another one. Yo. Yeah, this build is really good. This build is really fucking good. Also, it doesn't use like the Umber forma and all the shit that I have on my normal Banshee. So it's ironically, it's like it's not a very expensive build. It's not. Like as long as you have this arcane maxed, this is not a like the most expensive part about this build is this. It's the fact that you are using evade, so you get a feed a Quincy to the helmet. Also the shards. I mean, the build still works without them. You know, it still works without them, but it is a little bit more inconsistent. And of course, it also works with gas. This is it's the exact same build. It's the exact same build, but it's also incredibly good with gas. And by the way, that augment for the Vesper that is gonna drop on the Nightwave that I mentioned before. I need to try that with this build. That's what I need to do because it might just be stupid. Good God candidate though? No one. This? Yes. Yes, exactly. Can you proc that gas, please? Oh my fucking god. They're dying in a single tick! They're dying in a single tick! In a single tick of gas! It's instant! The moment the gas touches them, they explode! Minus 11k, that's is probably the highest damage I have ever seen. I mean, it only makes sense, right? I'm literally playing the most damaging Warframe in the entire game and using every single thing that could make a, a weak point hit the biggest amount possible. So it only makes sense. If it wasn't the highest damage that you had ever seen, I would be disappointed, honestly. I wonder if Mitante Saus can increase the status chance if you throw a Spectre of him. I'm not doing that. I am not doing that. We do not try hard on this channel. That is too much. That is too fucking much. I love Dante, but he's the most overpowered Warframe in the entire game, and he's disgusting, and he should be heavily nerfed. And that's about all that I'm about to say about him, because like this is an exclusive for you two in this stream. I am heavily considering making a video complaining about how extremely powerful he is, because I really like him, and because right now I'm doing like the build updates from 1 year ago. One of the builds that I showed is Dante, so I might use that opportunity to explain why he's so stupid and why it doesn't make any sense. I don't know. It makes me angry. Like, he has everything. Yeah, that's like 2 times the damage for a negative damage hit. That's too much damage. Brother, like 4 days ago, Sajin sent me an image from the damage log. He had just hit a 5 quintillion hit doing some bullshit with the, okay, let me check which kid it was. He was playing Varuna. That's for sure. He was playing Varuna. The mecha set. He was using the mecha set with Varuna and doing some unhinged shit. And yeah, 5 quintillion damage. We basically had to study the error log from the game to understand what happened. That's too much damage. That's too much damage. The moment where the game almost crashes. Let's go back to this guy. So like, there's not many more plans for today actually. Like, I'm just gonna go. Like, I'm gonna farm some rep, and whenever I feel like it, I'll just close. But yeah, I'm definitely playing this guy. I am playing him. If not, a Caliban Spectre works too with Tau procs. I mean, what do exactly the Tau procs do? I have not checked, and I'll have to check at some point because I'm liking Caliban a lot. So I might share my base build for him, and I wouldn't feel comfortable doing a video at all if I wasn't able to explain what the Tau proc does. What I absolutely know it does, it's a different type of proc that can be factored in condition overload effects, like the galvanize mod, you know, like it gets factored into that. But besides that, I don't know what it does. Now I'm completely ashamed of calling myself a go builder. I mean, Sajin has been playing this game for 13 years. And even him, sometimes doesn't understand why something is happening. This game is endlessly fucking complex, so it only makes sense. You don't have to be ashamed. It's just what it is. Increases chance for getting affected by other procs. Damn, that's interesting. So are you telling, like, imagine I have like a weapon with 50%. Okay, this is a case that wouldn't happen normally, but let's say I have a weapon that only does fire damage, and I have 50% chance. So let's say I shoot an enemy that has a top rock, and the game does the calculation with that 50% chance of inflicting hit, and it doesn't. But because it has a top rock, does it retry that same dice roll? So it might proc again? Is that how it works? Is it like the Clover from Risk of Rain 2? Oh, the Caliban Spectre, the only cast for. Okay. But also, let me be real with you. I have never used a Warframe Spectre because I thought it was completely unnecessary. So even if I wanted to, I wouldn't be able to because I don't even know where to get them. Okay, yeah. So each hit they become more likely to proc. Okay, I mean that's good. That's very good actually. To be completely honest, I don't know if I have any reason to be grinding 1999 at this point, unless they release like a lot of content in the March patch. I don't really need the rep. I am more worried about rep in the lab because there are several things that I still don't have, like the Necramech mods and shit. And also because every single week you get that free Archon. I should probably be grinding the lab. Also, it's my favorite tile set in the game. It looks beautiful. Music is incredible. The vibes are immaculate. I love playing the lab. Love it.
I downloaded us a movie for later.
Can you stop thirsting over my dick, Howie? Holy shit. I've said this before on stream, but I'll say it again. If they release the 4 new proto frames and one of them is Banshee, I don't care. I am not doing the romance. I am not. I don't want to like a character and then the character gets fucking ruined because the only thing she knows what to say about, the only thing she knows what to speak about is thirsting over my dick. So yeah, even if she drops, if she's a proto frame, I'm just leaving Aoi and living in peace. that's the only thing I'm doing. I'm worried they put the elite status changing item for standing on Eleanor. I mean, it would make sense, wouldn't it? But remember, okay, this might be a little spoiler. Uh, the other day, they did like a mini dev stream with Rebecca, and she basically confirmed that the new Warframe that is coming out is also a proto frame. So that's a new character, and that new character has like a guitar and shit. And the new leeches that are coming out, the infested leeches, they have something to do with like a music band or something, right? So maybe that, you know, maybe that's the character that gives you those. I don't know. I am thinking like 10 steps ahead, and you would still need the standing. So temple, yeah,
Come on. Let's at least
yeah, a few other
pretend
protos.
this mess can still work.
My what I wanted to see, honestly, I wanted to see Oberon and Frost. Oberon and Frost, maybe also Loki, Banshee, and Valkyr. Like my what I would love to see is Valkyr, Banshee, Oberon, Loki, or Frost and Loki. But because now we know it's only 4 of them, and one of them is Temple, I would maybe drop Valkyr, see release later, and the type of changes that she needs are not the small changes that a Warframe like Loki or Banshee need. Valkyr needs some fucking work. Like, she needs a complete rework from zero. So yeah, I'm still I believe in the plan. I am believe. Uh, Wait, Ashi's getting a rework in March? Huh? Is he? Oh, I didn't know that. Well, shit. Okay, like I'm not gonna update my thoughts on that. Nah, I'm not updating. I'm not updating. I'm just saying, hopefully Banshee's there, and hopefully she gets touched. I would never dream in a million years that they would take any of the feedback from my video, because my video was very small. But yeah, as long as they release Banshee and they give her something, I'm happy. I'm happy. He's getting special treatment because of Exalted Pseudo Exalted rework. Does he have any Pseudo Exalted mechanics? He doesn't, right? One is the armor strip. Two is a really. It scales with it scales with melee mods. Like, I knew that it counted as melee damage because I know you can use silence with him and the augment to make his shot do like a factor more damage. But I didn't know you could also use a stat stick. I didn't know that. Damn. Okay. Well, shit. Weirdly, yeah, it only makes sense. It only makes sense that it's weird. It's one of those old frames, and the game was probably not as standardized as it is right now. They probably did like a lot of really dirty code back then, and they are trying to fix all of it now. Okay. Bounties.
Our noble struggle continues.
Still, literally, like my plans, like my bet was Valkyr, Banshee, Oberon, Loki. Well, One is gonna be Ash now, the other is gonna be Temple, so clearly I'm a really bad better. I mean, you know, you need to see the positive side. If they don't rework Banshee and they don't release her, at least I don't have to get another rework Banshee t-shirt for whenever I go to Tenogen. Tenocon, you know? Because if they rework her, I would need to do thanks for the work for reworking Banshee shirt. And I cannot do that, okay? I don't want to do that. Okay, so these enemies are supposedly really fucking weak to radiation, so let's... Oh dear God. So let's try that. Okay, I'm waiting for my ult. I don't want to waste this cast. I mean, whatever. At any rate, what I should actually be doing is looking for those sarcophages. And I don't know if they can even spawn in the insides of the lab, so I'm gonna try to get out of the lab. Fucking hell. Hey, I heard one of those. I heard a Voca. There it is. Yeah, we'll see the 28. I'm gonna stream that day. I'll stream that day. And more than likely, I'll even stream with webcam, like in the video, so you can see me be absolutely molding for an eternity. You're gonna see me molding live.
Time and oxygen are running out.
Or maybe you'll see my beautiful face being really fucking happy, you know? I hope so. I need to get out of the lab. I need to get out! You know, now that I think about it, maybe there's like a... Can I find like the sarcophages like around here and shit? No sarcophages yet. No, nothing. Maybe here. Fucking nothing. Yeah. Well, I'm not being able to get to a sandy room. Sandy room, the outside. The outside of the map. Oh. Thank you. Yeah, this is one of those rooms with a puzzle. Is it one of the ones where you just have to shoot? Hey. I don't think I've seen this puzzle, so I don't know how to open that. Whatever. Top crystal. Huh?
30 seconds before this area is lost to the murmur for good.
Okay, then. Oh! Oh, that's actually cool as fuck, though. You know what? I'm about to lose this fucking survival, but I don't care. I'm learning something. Hold up. Yes! Yes!
Looks like you could use a bit of life support.
I don't have pants to through this wall. I'm gonna die like an idiot here. And yes, don't ask about my ciphers. I'm a broke-ass bitch. I don't have anything in this game. No crystals, no ciphers, no endo, no nothing. Okay? I have fucking nothing. At least I learned something there.
There you are. I would speak with you. We have our work.
Yeah, it is. Damn. Now that you say that, yeah, it's basically, yeah, just click on heads. Just click on heads. I like these ones, but sometimes the void rigs get fucking bugged and they don't spawn for some reason. Not fun.
Each enemy is more powerful than before. Only with true mastery of the Tenno arsenal will you succeed.
The only thing that I don't like about these Lavos is that the moment I saw the Prime was gonna drop, I was like, yo, an Alchemist. Can I try to do like a Edward Eldrick drip from Full Metal Alchemist? No, you cannot. It doesn't color like that. And there's not a skin that lets you color like that. But still, I would probably like to get like a... like a spear melee weapon. Just to do that little nod to him. That little nod to Edward. Because I don't think I have any pole arms at this point. The ones that I had, I got rid of them like a long time ago, so... Chroma, Saito 9 and Lavos, the elementary boys. Yeah, but Chroma also needs a rework, I think. I don't play Chroma, but he doesn't look very interactive to me. Maybe he is. Maybe I just don't know anything about him. Any of you... Do any of you play Chroma regularly? Can you give me like an informed opinion on Chroma? Or is he just an 800% serration with legs that can hold a weapon? Because at some point in the game, that's basically what he was. He was an 800% strength serration for your Vectis Prime or Rubico Prime, so you could hunt Aerolons, and that was about it. Oh, yes. I mean, yeah, I would reward Necros. It's not like he's very interactive either. He just rerolls loot and he just tanks with his ultimate, and that's about it. I mean, well, he has an armor strip though. That's not bad. That's not bad. I would also like to see a Necros rework, but remember, Necros was not released in 2012. I think it was 2013, so he's newer than Banshee. So fuck you, Necros. Banshee goes first. Give him the AI of Nick's mind control and the shadows and perfect for me. That's not about that's not a bad option at all, and I would also really like that. The problem is, of course, because that already exists, they wouldn't give it to him. Maybe you can throw your shadows like they are your stance in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure or something. Like you make the dead fight for you. Like maybe whenever you press 1. Those shadows of your enemies show up from behind you and they do damage, and they do the type of damage that those enemies would do, but with a very big multiplier scaling with your strength or what. I don't know. Like, there's a lot of good things that you can do with what basically should be the Necromancer. He should be the Necromancer. I mean, this kills the... For a weapon with a build that is not using crit, this is not doing bad at all against the Acolyte. Damn. Yo, the Felarx is really good, the fuck? I slept on this weapon. I slept on this weapon big time. And then I saw the usage statistics, and there were like a lot of people using it, and it surprised me. So I was like, maybe I've been missing out, and yes. Like, this is just a 3-forma build, and it's already doing this. Looks good, sounds good, performs good. It is just a joy to use, a joy to play. Really like it. And this whole thing about, yeah, I want a Banshee rework with the proto frame and shit. Like, if I'm being completely realistic and honest, if I'm completely realistic about it, maybe the best option would be to just wait. Maybe her releasing as a proto frame is not the best idea, because if they just touch her a little bit, and the changes they do to her are not that good, she suddenly goes to the very bottom of the rework priority list, and she's still kind of bad. You know what I mean? So maybe the better option would be to just wait and hope they do like a full rework at some point. But I also want to be optimistic. Like, just give her a couple of things. You don't break her identity, because a lot of people seem to be in love with what she does at this point, which I don't get it. I honestly don't get it, but yeah. I mean, it would suck to destroy the character that a lot of people use. Because if you do like a bigger rework enough, like a big enough rework, there's a point where it stops being the same character or the same frame, you know? And the mains that are actually happy with the state of Banshee would essentially lose their main character, you know? And that always sucks. That always fucking sucks. Like Boban, I mean... I don't know if people miss Boban's all abilities. Do they? Like, the biggest thing was Bastille, and Bastille is still there. Vortex is still there. And the new grenades are much better, so... Like, did anyone... Besides the mean value of the jump pads, did anyone use the rest of Boban's kit? Besides Bastille? This weapon has extremely high single target DPS. Those enemies, those snake-looking motherfuckers, they have a lot of HP, a lot of it. And it just went poof and disappeared. Yeah, I thought I was testing Lavos, but no, I'm just testing the Felarx. This is just Felarx gameplay. And I'm not even using elements or anything. Like, this is just base performance with not a very good build. And he already does this. This is an incredible weapon. This is an extremely good weapon. It feels so good too. Would be fine if they just joined the fort for a new ability entirely and kept everything the same. That would be the very least that I would accept. The very least that I would accept. I still think that they should remove the knockdown from her one and infuse the one with the armor strip by default. So if they change the fort for an ability that is good, I'm happy. If they change the fort for an ability that is good and also has synergy with the rest of her kit, then I'm very happy. if they also drop the knockdown for her one and add the armor strip, then I'm extremely fucking happy. That would be the order of operation, you know. And honestly, I don't think they would ever listen to me because it's already too late, and because I'm a small channel. So I wouldn't even dream of them adding the suggested new augment for 2. Would never dream of it. And also some of the changes that I read about the 3 that some people wrote about, like make the silence range and the stun range different, and the stun range is shorter than the silence range. That would be so fucking good. But that might be a little bit too, I don't know, like that might be a lot of changes for what is supposed to be a small touch-up. I don't know about the passive, dude. I don't know. Like, I honestly think it's the least important part about her kit, and I don't have any interesting ideas for her passive unless you do like a full rework from zero, unless you essentially make a new character that has the Banshee identity. I don't have any ideas about the passive, like zero. Like, maybe, I don't know. Like, maybe remove the passive being your weapons are silent and change it to something like, if your weapon is silent, you gain punch through. Yeah, exactly. The thing is, there are two schools of thought here. If what you want to do is she does damage with the screams, then you need to add a lot of damage to her 1 and rework the idea of her 4. And she stops being the weak spot character, and she becomes the sound damage caster frame. Would I like to see it? Yeah. But let's be honest, most people are used to the fact that Banshee is the weak point frame. So if you focus on that, you are essentially removing her identity at this point, which is ironic. It is ironic. But yeah, I would also love to just throw enemies towards a wall and they fucking die and their meat gets thrown off their bones because of the sheer pressure your screams are generating upon them. Like, that's the fantasy. That's the Banshee fantasy. Like, we agree on that, I think. But that is way too fucking big of a change at this point. That's the reason why I proposed like the parrying your ultimate with your 1. Like, imagine you just parry your sound wave, and each time it comes back, you parry it again with your 1. And maybe if you think that is way too strong, the fact that you would be scaling the damage of your ult, if that is too much, then don't scale the damage of her ult each time you parry. Make the damage of your 1 scale each time you parry. So you need to time your positioning close to groups of enemies, and there's a small window of time in which you're vulnerable because your ult is still coming towards you, but then you press 1 just on time, and your 1 does extreme damage, and it armor strips, and it gives you the shields, and you destroy those enemies with your 1. That has to feel incredible. That would feel incredible to do. And that's a way that you can make her nuke with abilities, but it keeps her identity of being hard to use, because you wouldn't just be able to get into a room, press 2 buttons, everything dies. You would need to keep that combo going for a while until you finally do some solid damage. Like, if you want to turn her into the damage dealer with abilities, like, I think that's the way to go. without making everyone angry. Because that also means you don't need to touch the 2, and you don't need to touch the 3. Banshee, Octavia, and Temple, we need a 4th for a squad. Another sound-based frame. Damn, I don't know. Banshee is the singer and Octavia is the band. Yes. Also, you know the actual reason why they get along well? Because up until like 2 months ago, Banshee couldn't go invisible, so Octavia allowed her to do that. Yeah. Best friends. Best friends. I need to take a pee, guys. I'll be back. Oh damn! I mean, Streamlabs is just lying to me. Streamlabs is lying to me. 1 viewers. I have 9. Uh, to every silent member of the stream, welcome to the stream. And sorry for not noticing you before. But yeah, it turns out that Streamlabs is just lying to my face. I'm gonna play play Kulera for a while. I wanna try a knife stance that I didn't have up until like 3 hours ago.
Once more to the breach, what?
Nope.
You have your orders.
Each enemy is more powerful than before. Only with true mastery of the Tenno arsenal will you succeed.
Okay, I've heard the Boca. Okay, it should be around here. There it is. Oh, it feels good to use, actually. It feels really good. Ah, that's so sexy. Welcome. Oh, come on, don't do this to me. I am not gonna turn on. I am not gonna turn the Incarnon on. It is not allowed. We are playing the Corvo build. Corvo does not have a fucking machine gun, okay? Okay, so it's kind of harder to execute these enemies, I think. Sometimes I do the command and they clearly have the symbol telling you that you can execute them and nothing happens. I don't know if it's animation related or something. It feels weird. Okay, give me a sec because I... Okay, cool. We can continue. Okay, so let's try again. Yes! You know the reason? Let me show it to you. I'll actually show it later. That these ones don't have the weak spot on their backs. Oh, wait, what? Did someone proc me? I didn't even realize I was dying. Damn. Again, these enemies seem way harder to do what I want to do to them than usual. Like, I would normally be going like, oh, okay, here's a group of enemies, look at them. I would activate silence, right? And the moment I see the group, I throw my 3. And then one staggers, and I execute them both. But they don't get affected. Okay, got it. You have overguard then. Okay, got it. My bad, bro. Oh, come on, don't get into the stasis field. Don't do that to me, please. Imagine if you were able to execute the Necromax. How sick that would be. No energy though. Volga. Okay, it's very good that I'm doing this cool level run because I'm suddenly realizing This build is extremely good for survival, extremely good. But the moment the enemy density is a little lower, if you don't get lucky with the energy drops, you can just run out of it in the first, like. In a survival, this doesn't happen because you have so much efficiency in this build that you just get more energy than you use, and that's the way you sustain your energy. But because I don't have any direct way of restoring it in the first place, so yeah, maybe Death Cube would be good in this situation, I think. Now look at this element density. This is nothing. This is literally nothing. It's like I've seen like 10 enemies together at the most. And that's what happens in Exterminates. It's literally the survival brain rot. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do this whole fucking time. It was so difficult to do with these enemies for no reason. That's what I wanted to do. The cool Corvo assassination combo. You link them together. You stagger one with silence. You execute it. Everyone dies. That's the combo. And even better if you manage to throw like a sneaky one before you do it, because you get the crit. And it gets applied to the execution, and it's just ridiculous. Look, like this group of enemies. And there we go. Like, this is not meta, this is not viable, but it is just fun to do. It's fun to execute. I love it. I fucking love it. I have no energy whatsoever. Damn. Yeah, this build is just way better for survival. Way better. I mean, I'm one change away with this build. One small change away from being able to add energize. Or even steadfast. Like it doesn't have to be. It doesn't even have to be energized at all. But yeah, for now I'm gonna equip that. Definitely equipping that. That death cube.
Let's at least pretend this mess can still work.
Oh wait, what? No, not Verglas. Hellstrom. So The reason for me using the ceramic dagger, it's like the stupidest thing ever. You're about to see.
Maybe I hit a clue somewhere. Maybe I didn't.
You are a true hunter.
I don't know if you're still here or not, Morten, but take a look at this. I uploaded a video about this yesterday, by the way. This is basically trying to turn Kullervo into Corvo from Dishonored. And when I say turn him into, it's not like he's not. Like, you have the blink from Dishonored. You can link enemies together and shit with your 3 and all that jazz. So what you're supposed to do is assassinate targets, right? So whenever I do this animation, if you do it from behind, it does that. That's literally the only reason for me to use a ceramic dagger. Because it's the best knife, and that's the knife I'm using. So the combo would be something like this. Yeah. That's literally the only reason I use it. It's because it's cool as shit. It's because it's cool as fuck, though. Also, I have added like some extra synergies that are completely unnecessary because I could just add viral to the ceramic dagger. I could just add viral, right? But I'm not using viral. I'm just using this to make the damage go bigger. And I use this. And because you can, as long as there are like 3 or 4 enemies, you are always gonna get that 3000 threshold. So this becomes part of the combo. This becomes part of the combo. Which means it becomes like a trigger to destroy everything. You're about to see what I mean. Like, if I don't do the assassination with the execute, if I do something like this, if I use something like this, they are dying very slowly, but then I press 2 and they explode. And it looks so cool. Because cool guys don't look at explosions. But you can also do it during the combo, I mean. Like, you can even fit it into the assassination combo. So it would be like 1, run to them, 1, 4, run to them, 3, 2, execute. Yep. That's what happens. That's what happens. I mean, this build already worked like a year ago when I did the original video, but like the Archon shards that I have and these new arcanes and all these little things together, like, it makes it so interactive and it's so fun to play. And what this means is that you can basically just keep running through corridors, and each time you see a new group of enemies, you can just touch the ground, press X, everyone dies. You're gonna see some shit. The main reason is it's just fun. I'm gonna try in the Cuba Fortress. This is just stupid because like the enemy density is way too high. But I'm gonna still try to see if there's like a survival that gives me a decent rep in the lab, because I really want to test this against the enemies in the lab. Because again, like, for some reason they seem harder to execute. I don't know if there's a bug or if it's just the fact that a lot of them can give overshields. I don't know. But it feels a little bit weird whenever I use him here. Exterminate, survival. There we go. On the steel path. There we go. Kullervo is incredible. They keep including him, and that's the reason I play him like this. So it has a little bit of a challenge to play him. You know, just a little bit of a challenge, and you look good. You look cool while you do it. Because if you just do the over stupid, oh yeah, get max range and spam 3, and you spam 1 and that's it, that gets boring real fast.
The murmur aims to choke you out. Not today. Preparing.
Okay, like that group of enemies, for instance. Like, can I do this? Yes, I can. Beautiful. Okay. Yes. Yes, it works wonderfully well. Ah, yes. Me likey. Me likey a lot. Oh my fucking god, this is so fun. You have no idea how fun this is. Yeah, this is incredible. This is incredible. Amazing. So let's look for those sarcophages. I don't think I'm gonna be able to. Because I have like my patience today is real short. But hey. Let's do it for the rep. There we go. Okay, so it will be done after all.
Life support approaching.
Boom. Excuse me, guys. Oh, no. God damn it. There we go. 2 out of 3. Oh, bitch. Incredible. Incredible Warframe. Incredibly fun and interactive. But of course, you can always just spam. Like always. And it will also work.
Tick-tock. Time.
Okay, it ran out. Never mind. That's so badass. Also, something that most people don't use with Kullervo, I think, maybe they do and I just haven't seen anyone do it yet. Like, you can just kill enemies without melee weapons, because you can link enemies together, so you can use a mid-ish weapon and turn it into an AoE monster. Like this. Yeah, that also works.
Only 30 seconds left.
I'm gonna lie, I'm getting a little bit scared regarding the life support, so I'm gonna go back. Yeah, in fact, like I'm tempted to give him the invisibility ability from side. That sounds hilarious too. That just sounds stupid. Like actually way too overpowered. Because you would be getting the damage multiplier from stealth on melee, which... Yeah. The thing is, it would be kind of hard to keep it up, to keep it going, because you're not doing headshots for the most part. But hey, maybe it's a challenge. I guess with that build, because you would be invisible, you wouldn't need to build so many tanking items. So maybe you could extra invest in duration.
Looks like you could use
Right.
a bit of life support. You have but 6
And maybe that would be enough, so you just gotta eat a headshot from time to time, and that's enough to make that build work. I don't know. Can I keep linking enemies, like the ones that are really far away, like these ones? Oh, hold up. Oh my... Oh, yes.
fighting.
It's incredible. This Warframe is just incredible.
That area has been
Now let's get the fuck out of here.
extract.
More Aya.
There you are. I would speak with you.
And it's, oh damn, it's 7. It's 7:30 here. Yeah, I should probably go. I should probably go now. I haven't even spoken to my friends yet. Again, like every single time I stream, these streams are short. I never go for like more than 3.5 hours at most. But why would you do this to your Ellie? Why would you do this to her? Like, I agree with this. It's not a Sayandana, but you get what I mean. I mean, I use the exact same pieces for her drip, but that helmet though, that's terrible. Damn. Well, I'll probably have to drop that Jorelli video sometime soon before I forget about it. Oh, that's about it. TLDR for this stream. Go watch my Corvo Culervo video. He's really fucking fun. Yeah, it's almost like you're also a Spanish guy. Like it was really clear whenever you told me what was it? Yeah, I think you said something in Spanish before, if I'm not mistaken. So TLDR, go watch my Culervo video if you like Dishonored or you like really interactive builds. It is really fun. Yeah, I guess that much. So yeah, if you are interested into this build, you just go watch that video. It's extremely fun and it's also viable, but it's not viable because the build is good. It's viable because Culervo is overpowered as shit. That's the main reason. He just works. And Lavos, again, I don't think I'm gonna make a video on him because I cannot offer you anything that is different to what other people are probably using, more than likely using. But I like him a lot. I really like him, and I'm gonna keep practicing him because he has like a really high learning curve, and that's probably the main reason why so many people don't use him. Because as long as you can press one button and kill everything, people are gonna gravitate towards that. So yeah, he's probably not gonna be very popular, but I love him. I really like the frame. So expect a Protea and the Jorelli video soonish. Don't know in which order, unless I suddenly run into something else that I'm in love with. And yeah, that's about it for today. Thank you very much for everyone that has stayed here for the whole thing, and see you on the next one. Bye bye. Have a wonderful day, everyone.